Hello guys, it's Alpha Blue. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, please kindly subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you get notified anytime I post a new video. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about boom and crash. What boom and crash is, how you can make a lot of money trading boom and crash. But before we head to that, I just want to quickly show you guys my Telegram channel. This is it, Alpha Blue FX. Currently 141 subscribers. This is where I drop my trading analysis. All the trade I take, I drop the analysis. I kind of break down why I get into this trade, and I also drop signals for you to follow me and take these trades I take. I also drop some educational contents there from time to time, so you can check the link, the description below, for the link to this channel and join. Let's make money together, guys. So these are some of the trades I've been calling out, and you can also see some of the profits we've made in the group. Some of the profits we made in the group. Yeah. Then let me quickly show you guys my Instagram. You can also follow me on Instagram at alpha_blue_fx. I really appreciate, guys. So let's dive in straight to the business of the day. Boom and crash. What is boom and crash? So this is my MT5, and as you can see, these are the different indices, which is the boom and crash indices. So what is boom and crash? Boom and crash is actually a synthetic indices that is offered by Deriv. You can only trade boom and crash on Deriv. That's the broker now. It's only Deriv that offers these indices for you to trade. So it's actually very easy to trade, very simple. And I have been trading boom and crash for the past 2 years now, and honestly I feel boom and crash is underrated. I feel people are not talking about it a lot because maybe not a lot of people don't know how and the best way to go about trading it. But then I've been trading it, and I feel boom and crash is something that everyone should trade. If you're a trader, you should add boom and crash to your trading pairs, because it's actually very easy, very simple to trade and make money from. So as you can see, boom and crash, they're actually two different indices, and they are divided into two each. We have crash 1000, crash 500, boom 1000, boom 500. So why do I think that boom and crash is actually very easy to trade and something that you can make a lot of money from? Okay, unlike other indices, other currency pairs that we trade in the forex market and other financial instruments, boom and crash, it's kind of unique. It has its own unique characteristics. So if you are able to study it, understand how it behaves, understand how it moves, you can actually make a lot of money trading boom and crash. So first of all, let me start with crash. Crash is the a synthetic index that, if you go to the 1 minute time frame, you see that its movement, it always goes up in little ticks. They call this small candle. You see, each candle is 1 minute candle. They call it ticks. So it goes, it's like default movement. It's up. It always goes up in little ticks, then it crashes. It goes up, then it spikes down. That spike is what we are actually going to be looking for, and we're going to be trying to get all the time. So in crash, it always moves up, then at a point it crashes down. That's what they call the spike. It spikes down. Then for boom now, boom always goes down. You see, if you check boom's movement, you see that it's always going down. Let me put it to 1 minute time frame. 1 minute time frame, you see that it always goes down in small ticks, then it booms or it spikes up. it spikes up. So that's how you the I think that's the logic behind the name boom and crash. So boom always goes down. It always goes down. I mean, it always goes down, then it spikes up. It always goes down, spikes up. Then crash, it always goes up in little ticks, little movement that constantly goes up, then it crashes down. That's the spike now. So if you're now able to understand where and how to identify when this index is going to start crashing or booming, you're going to make a lot of money from it. Now, why do I think that boom and crash is something that everybody should look into and learn how to trade? Because one, the potential in this index boom and crash is actually so much. It's an index that you can leverage on with little amount of capital. You can actually make a lot of money. You can instantly double your capital with your little capital now with either of this boom or crash, because once you're able to note, or like once you're able to trace where in the market you're expecting the market to spike, once you're able to catch that spike, your account of $10, $20, depending on the lot size you use, you can double that account instantly in one spike. So all you have to do is just to study the chart and know where to expect the next spike, and you place your trade. So it's something that you can make a lot of money from virtually like nothing. So that's one reason why I believe boom and crash is something everybody should learn how to trade, because once you master this, knowing where the spike occurs, then that's it. You're going to be constantly making money. Then another very important reason why boom and crash will make you rich is because, unlike many other synthetic indices, we have many other synthetic indices actually. This is step index, the first one here is step index. There are many other ones, volatility indices, jump index, and all that. But unlike all those other ones, boom and crash, it's one of the indices that respects price action a lot. That is, it respects supply and demand, support and resistance a lot, a whole lot. If you understand support and resistance, you understand supply and demand, that's all you need. That's virtually all you need to trade boom and crash, because it respects it so much. So once you're a trader and you have price action knowledge, then you can make a lot of money trading boom and crash, because it's an indices that respects support and resistance, respects price action in general a whole lot. So you can virtually make money simply trading just price action on 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 boom and crash. So that's another reason why everybody should learn how to trade boom and crash, because it's going to make you rich, guys. It's going to make you rich. Then another reason is boom and crash, you can easily mitigate your risks. Your risks. Risk management is very easy with boom and crash. Once you place your trade, let's go to crash. Once you place your trade on crash, you can let's place a trade now with the least lot size. That's 0.20. Let's say we're selling crash now. We're selling crash. Let me close this. Let's say we're selling crash now. Crash 1000, right? So you can place your stop loss. Let's say you place your stop loss at 8457. 8457. Modify. So now, once you place your stop loss here, and you can see that your trade will be going in the negative bit by bit. So you can be monitoring this trade now. Once you see that a spike has not occurred and it's going to your stop loss, You can decide to say, oh, fine, my stop loss is $5 minus $5. I'm fine with taking that loss. You understand? You can decide to leave it to hit your stop loss, or you can decide to take out that position by yourself. Maybe it goes up when it's close to your stop loss, it spikes down, but the market doesn't seem to. Wow, it just spiked right now. See, we're already in little profit. So you see the market going up, but it keeps spiking down, but doesn't seem to continue all the way down. You can just decide to close your trade, because you can monitor it and see how it's behaving, and from the behavior you know that, oh, this market, there seems to be more buyers than sellers that will push this price down. So you can just decide to close your trade on your own. So it's something that you can easily mitigate your risks, especially because you will see how it's going in minus, little by little, little by little, little by little. Unlike other pairs that once you place your trade, before you know it, in 5 minutes, the market has like wicked you out before going to your position, your direction, your initial bias. So this doesn't happen in boom and crash. You just see the market going slowly to your SL, because you're trying to catch the spike, which is crash, to go down. So that's another reason why I love boom and crash. I love it so much, because you can easily mitigate your risks. Once you see that the trade is not going your direction, you have the choice of either closing it or leaving it. If you so much believe in your analysis, you can leave it to hit your SL, or do whatever you want. But anytime you feel like, I've changed my mind, I don't trust this market anymore, it seems it's not going to go down, you can just take out your loss. It's as simple as that. So that's another reason why boom and crash is actually something is a pair that everybody should want to trade, should look into trading. Then another important thing I need to bring to you guys attention is, I personally, I don't go against the spike while trading boom and crash. I'm always selling crash and buying boom. I hardly, very difficult, you see me going against the spike, because you can be like, let's say for instance, you're buying boom and you're buying crash. You buy it and it's buying. Let's buy crash right now. Once you buy it, you see that it's going into profit. Almost immediately it starts going into profit, but before you know it, it will spike down, because remember, the movement is always small buys, then a spike. So that spike can take you in a huge loss, and you will not want that, except if you understand price action so much and you know that price is going to go a long way, either down or up. So if you understand that price is going to go a long way down, then you can do that. But if you don't, if you're a newbie, you're a beginner, you should always stick with going with the spike. So you're only selling crash and you're only buying boom. So this is the reason why I feel everybody that is a trader should look into trading boom and crash. And I feel they don't get to talk about it so much, because I don't know why. But if you learn how to trade boom and crash, which is very easy to learn, I've told you, it's a pair that respects price action so much. You can check it for yourself, backtest a lot, and see for yourself. You see that it actually respects price action so much. So much. It always respects price action, respects support and resistance. If you know only support and resistance, you can make so much money in boom and crash. If you know only support and resistance and you stick to that, you can make so much money trading boom and crash. So in the next subsequent videos, I'm going to be teaching you guys simple strategy on how to trade boom and crash. A very simple strategy on how to trade boom and crash and make a lot of money from it. I'll also be making videos on risk management with boom and crash, how you can manage your risks, how you can manage your psychology, your emotions with boom and crash. And then I'll also be doing a video on whether I'll also be doing a video on whether indicators work with boom and crash, whether you should use indicators while trading boom and crash or not. So as you can see, the buy position I opened is in profit now, but whenever the spike comes and it crashes downward, I'll be in a huge loss. So I don't always do that. I don't always go against the spike. I always stick to it. I always sell crash and buy boom. So in my next videos, I'm going to be going in depth, explaining boom and crash, the characteristics, how they behave, how to trade it, simple strategy on how to make a lot of money trading boom and crash. So see you guys next time in my next video. Bye guys.